I'm Pranav. I'm here to explain about our SDC project KMIT Clubs Hub. We are made by a group of five, myself Pranav and my teammates Akash, Aniket, Pratik and Santosh. We are mentored by Savita ma'am. Uh, and as we know in KMIT, the active student clubs such as Alap, Mudra, Vachan, Akarshan and Abhinaya, we need a central one-stop hub for everything to access these clubs. There is no unified system as present. Right now, all the work is going on from Instagram and Google Forms, where the club leaders and members upload Google Forms, and interested students will fill in the Google Forms, and this is a huge plenty work of Excel sheets and may also include paperwork. We are addressing these challenges and we are removing those challenges to make it a one single hub for everything. In this hub, students have the access, the freedom to check all the clubs which are actively running in our college, and they can apply for whatever the interested club they are in and participate in activities. The club members have the role to propose events and also accept or reject the new coming students into the club, and can also promote or demote roles in his club or her club. And here the administrator, the higher official, which can be head of the department, they can access everything, the information related to clubs in our college. They can monitor the information in our college related to clubs, and they can accept or reject the proposal of events kept by the club leaders. By that, the head of the department can have the whole control on it. Below them, the club leaders have the responsibility to run their own clubs, and below that, there are other roles like club members, which can be seniors. Uh, they can run the club as well, but with lesser responsibilities. And below them, there are students who are willing to join the club. Here, as exactly I told, the stakeholders are viewers. Viewers, they can be anyone. They have the access to view clubs. They do not have the access to modify things in the hub. They can view the activities going on, like gallery and past events. They can like check the who's the leader and everything. The club leader has a responsibility to accept or reject incoming people, and request for new event proposals. The club members have the access to discover clubs as viewers. There's a similarity between viewers and members, but the members can apply for joining. So basically, first the one who accesses this hub becomes a viewer for the first time. Once they apply for any club and they get their approval, they can become the club member later. So these viewers can also be called as students or outsiders. So basically, we are concentrating on students as viewers, and later they become a club member, which are accepted by club leaders and the admin, who can approve, reject even proposals kept by the club leaders, and can also create new clubs by the request of the majority, and also collect event-related documents for college works, which can be useful for further purposes. Here is our basic workflow of the student. Here, the students logs in and using their roll number and password. Once they log in, they come into the student dashboard. As we can see, the student dashboard here. Uh, in the student dashboard, the student can explore clubs, browse clubs, and they select their respective club, interested club. In after selection, there is a process of getting approved or rejected, and after getting approved, they can pick an event or activity which is actively going on or upcoming events, and view analytics of past events. So based on that, they can enroll in the event or they can just go back to the dashboard. The club leader can also log in using their credentials, and they can manage the dashboard as well. In that, they can manage all the members in the club, and they also has the access to propose an event and provide necessary details for the event so that the admin can understand what's going on. Here, the admin is HOD and other heads in our college, and the admin has to wait for the the leader has to wait for the admin approval, and the proceed to upload the documents. Here, proceed to upload documents feature comes in once the admins approve the event, so they can organize the event, and afterwards the club leader can upload the documents, and they also have access to collab an event later with other clubs, or before making an approval of the event, they can collab with other clubs, or later they can collab with other clubs and make it a collaborated event, making it intra club event. Here, the admin has the access to login, and in the dashboard, the main thing we can observe is to review the pending event. That's the main thing in the admin dashboard. After reviewing the pending events, they can check the new pending request, like requesting a new club, or requesting to change any club leader, and etc. That can happen through elections or everything, but the main thing that has to be approved by the admin. They can approve or reject the events and also monitor the progress. And after occurrence of event, they can generate and view analytics of everything and upload the reports and images to NAC for verification process of the colleges. Here is the DB design. It consists of users. Here users mean they have the name, email, phone number. Here the name is their college roll number, or they have their own name along with the user ID, which is the college roll number, email, phone number are their phone numbers, and the role they have. Based on the role they have, the user has, it gets divided into multiple databases and with a password, and every club has their respective club ID, and to the club ID, every the enrolled users are tagged with their respective user ID. Here the members are tagged with their respective membership ID, which are also connected with the clubs. So membership and users are different. Membership means they are the member of the club. Users can be anyone. Event enrollment. After enrollment of an event, it generates an ID, which is very useful because to identify events. Uh, After that, we have the student profile. Here in the student profile, we have the student ID, which is the student roll number, department, and which year they're studying in, and the section, and which date they joined in the clubs. And every event has an event ID, so there are different event enrollment ID is different, event ID is different. Event enrollment IDs, which is pending in status. After getting approved, it becomes an event, so it has a different ID. It has its respective things like date, venue, status. Similarly, club leader has its database like membership, the role of the membership they have, and a media ID, which is important to upload videos and images, and event, which can be seen previously. Here the event ID is linked with media ID, so they're all interconnected. Moving on to admin. Admin has the report ID, which is important for uploading documents. And they can access events through event ID. They can access users through user ID, and they have their own profile. Through user ID, it can be anyone, the club leader, or it can be anyone. So they can monitor the progress. This is the architecture diagram where the users, public users, which can be outsiders, students, which who are willing to join, and the club members who become the member from the student status, and the club leaders who approve this. and admins who approve the proposals of the club leaders. They have front end role based dashboards and event pages. During that interaction process, the backend runs in behind, which runs on API calls, and we have a real time WebSocket server for managing all this. And we are developing this in verse or render, we can call it, and which has a KMIT database and Redis. Using Redis, we can use WebSockets, and it can be stored in a cache system. This is our basic mock-up screen, like how it looks like. So on the top, it shows the logo, and the top right, it has all the navigation features. And below that, after we scroll, we have like how many members we have, clubs and awards, whichever one. Here we can see the clubs have the base of the website, mudra, photography, singing, and art. Like uh, this is uh, this is mistaken in the website, by the way. This is not Abhinaya. So this is the basic hub that we are thinking of. This is a mock-up screen where we can view details or the join in a club. We can enroll in a club using the, and if you are not logged in, when you click join club, it asks to log in because it needs your details to be provided for the club leaders and further admins.